A thoroughly disappointing performance then from Greg Berhalter's side. This is what Christian Pulisic had to say after the game.
Well, Christian, good to see you back. I'm sure you would have wanted more goals than that result. But, you know, we heard Greg that said that there's a couple of positives. We just spoke to Matt, and he said, you know, you finally got to see the feistiness back, the tackling, the attacking prowess. How did you see tonight?
Yeah, I thought we had a pretty good first half. I think we had a couple half chances where we created some things, but I felt like we kind of lost it a bit, you know, starting into the second half, and they got a little bit of rhythm. And yeah, we have to do more to figure out what we're going to do to create chances at the end of the day. But there are definitely some positives to take from the game, and clean sheet is always good. And yeah, I think some things we can improve on.
Mentally, how do you take this then? Because, of course, everyone's kind of tempted to panic sometimes, considering this was the last match before the World Cup.
I'm not panicked at all. You know, we have a fresh slate going into the World Cup, and we're going to give it everything that we have. You know, those first 3 games in the group stage, and I know that we're gonna do well.
And you, of course, stole all the headlines this week. Everyone is so happy to see your name back on the team sheet now. How are you feeling, just overall form and mentally there to getting ready? Because I know there's a lot of pressure on your shoulders.
I don't think there's too much pressure. I feel good. I feel healthy. I'm starting to, you know, get fitness back. Obviously, I'm gonna, you know, continue to try to get as much time on the field as I can, you know, at club level as well, and get myself prepared for this World Cup.
For more on this, let's welcome in, shall we, Sebastian, Salazar and Kasey, Keller. Alexis is much nicer than me, Kasey, because I'd have started off by going, that was rubbish, wasn't it?
Yeah, it really was not a good performance at all. I mean, there was little pieces, I thought, super early in the game where McKinney was making some runs deep, trying to stretch the Saudi Arabian defense. Now, the good part about that was they didn't have to play through midfield and then lose the ball and then give it back to Saudi Arabia in a dangerous area. But then even though that was having a little bit of success, they stopped doing it. And then, you know, playing out of the back, playing through midfield, then even the ability to isolate some of the Saudi Arabian defenders, take them on one-on-one, it just never materialized. And so I made this point in the last game against Japan. I understand that you have a game plan. I understand that you want to be this short passing, play out of pressure type of team. Well, when it doesn't work, do something else. And what the U.S. has been good at over the years is use their athleticism, use a bit of tenacity and a little bit of a chip on their shoulder and get the ball in behind the opponent's defense and press them and win the ball in dangerous areas and create free kicks. And nope, we're just going to keep going to the same thing, losing the ball and giving chances to the other team. And look, okay, that's fine if somehow you're creating chances, but you're not creating chances. You're looking susceptible at the back. You know, it's I can understand why a lot of people are nervous. Now, it still is a group that you look at on paper and you say, you know, Wales aren't a team that's going to particularly scare you. England aren't in the best of form, but we definitely saw something in that comeback against Germany that shows you that there's something there. And then Iran, who the heck knows what's going to be with that team at that stage. But this U.S. team has to be better. I mean, they have to be better. You keep talking about, we've got players in the Champions League now and this and that. Well, it's time to show it for the national team.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.